Welcome back, everyone. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for being here tonight to this episode of Music with Nick. These are one of the hardest, videos to make when it's about someone that passed away. And today, JK, especially JK, wanted to make this video, pretty much mourning the death of Donald Sutherland, a very beloved actor. And he has been around since, I guess, I'm looking here, since the 60s, and we all know Kiefer Sutherland. I think the first time that I saw him was in Stand By Me, and those shows 24 and all that stuff. So, and then we got the Hunger Games, and that was like his last, that's where I really got to know him, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers and all that, good stuff. He was an amazing actor, 88 years old, and he just passed away today, June 20th, in his home in Miami, Florida. So this is dedicated to Donald Sutherland, and we're gonna do it in the form of a video by Kate Bush. Now, I've not seen this video, I haven't heard the song, but what JK told me that he pretty much appeared for free in the video, and that's, I think it's a nice thing, to do, so let's honor him in his memory in this video, which I already have pulled up on the screen, on my screen, not yours. I'll be pulling it up in a second, but yeah, let's celebrate his life and his career, and let's remember him. And he was a really cool. I always there's a movie that I loved that he was in. It was pretty silly, called Beer Fest, and he was like this German guy, and yeah. But I've seen some serious good stuff that I like by him, and he was just really cool, and his children, of course, as well. All right. So, without further ado, let's do this. And dedicated to Donald Sutherland and his memory. May he rest in peace, of course. So here we go. Let me pull up here the video. Now, this is some other information I'm going to talk about real quick. This is Kate Bush, and this is called Cloudbusting, the official music video. And like I said, Donald, pretty much told her, yeah, I'll do it for free. And I think that's a noble cause always. So here we are. Here's the video, and let's check it out. Now, as you know, I'm a huge fan of Kate Bush, and so this is going to be very nice. So here we go. This is a YouTube. Let's go.
I still dream of Organon. I wake up crying. You're making rain, and you're just in reach. When you sleep, escape me. You're like my yo-yo, that glowed in the dark. What made it special? Made it dangerous, so I bury it and forget. But every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying could even make it happen. On top of the world, looking over the edge, you could see them coming. You look too small in their big black car to be
Wow.
to the men in the bar. I had my yo-yo in the garden.
My
I
God.
come tied you.
he looks like a giant compared to her. Now I know that he's 6.4, uh, uh, tall, and I don't know how tall Kate Bush is, but she looks almost like a child compared to him. Wow. And I'm gonna make my research. What is this footage from? Is this from a movie? I'll pull it up in a second. It was fascinating. I love it.
From the government, oh God, Daddy, I won't forget. 'Cause every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out. Ooh, I just
All right. So let's check out what this all meant. Of course, this, I guess it was the story of, a father and his daughter, and but I want to know like what this machine is for. I mean, of course, we can see it, it's busting the clouds, and then at the end it releases the cloud and causes the rain. And but I just want to see so cloud busting video. Let's look at some trivia here. Oh, it even says explained and location. The story behind Kate Bush cloud busting video. It says here. Okay, so sometime in 1985, a package arrived with a video cassette and an autographed album, says Peter Reich. My wife and children, who were 5 and 2 at the time, listened, watched, and were entranced. Quite magically, this British musician had tapped precisely into a unique and magical fulfillment of father-son devotion, emotion, and understanding. They had captured it all. Everyone knows that Wuthering Heights, Kate Bush's debut single of 1978, was inspired by Emily Braunt's gothic tale of unfulfilled passion and madness on the moors. But how many people know how one boy's relationship with his father, a disciple of Freud, who fled Nazi-occupied Austria to pursue his studies on the on something in America, came to inspire another similarly cherished piece of pop culture history. Now, if you've seen the video for Cloudbusting released 30 years ago this month, you'll know that it's a cinematic, oddly moving tale of a young boy. Played by Kate Bush in a ragamuffin wig, and his idyllic adventures with his dad, played by Donald Sutherland, who is working on a giant ray gun contrapting that can shoot out clouds to make it rain. At some point in the video, a group of men in suits arrive to snatch the boy's father away, but not before the boy can reach into his dad's jacket pocket and pull out a slim volume called A Book of Dreams. It says here, it sounds like fiction of the most fanciful kind, but in fact the video and book are drawn entirely from life. Written by Peter Reich and published in 1973, A Book of Dreams is an extraordinary, touching account of a father, one Wilhelm Reich, as seen through the eyes of his doting son. Reich Sr. was a controversial figure in the field of psychoanalysis. One hand, his pioneering work laid the blueprint for the sexual revolution of the 1960s, attracting interest from Albert Einstein and Norman Mailer, among others. Well, it's the entire story here. I don't want to bore you, of course, with all this, but it says here, I was inspired by a book. It says Kate Bush explains more of the video. I was inspired by a book that I first found on a shelf near 9 years ago. It was just calling me from the shelf, and when I read it, I was very moved by the magic of it. It's about a special relationship between a young son and his father. The book was written from a child's point of view. His father is everything to him. He is the magic in his life, and he teaches him everything, teaching him the open-minded and not to build to be open-minded and not to build upon barriers. But there's nothing he can do about his father being taken away. He's completely helpless. But it's very much more to do with how the son does begin to cope with the whole loneliness and pain of being without his father. It's the magic moments of a relationship through a child's eyes, but told by a sad adult. Terry Gilliam, I thought of Terry Gilliam. Did he direct this? Kate called me to direct the video, and I said, now how about Julian Doyle? Oh wow, but they did it with Donald. Yeah, I was gonna say this reminds me a little bit of Terry Gilliam. Brazil, The Shots. He always films from below. The Life of Brian, The Meaning of Life. All those movies. really cool. So it's obviously, it says here that Donald did it, for free, and there's a lot of information about this. Very, very cool. It says watching it for the first time and ever since not infrequently, the video's emotional power is overwhelming and enduring, even after 30 years or 60 years for me. I did meet Kate once or twice. She gave me a very British umbrella. How very appropriate, one rainmaker to another. Very, very cool. I love that. Yeah, a very nice video, and there's this entire backstory, and it's so cool that when I was watching the video, I was like, this looks very Terry Gilliam style, so just the cinematography, the way he shoots, I don't know if you've seen what is it, 12 Monkeys. There's a very distinct style, like if you've seen the movie, what is it called, the one with the there's the let me look, because there's one in particular that I've always loved, but I don't remember right now the movies. It must be here. Fear and Loathing. Fear and Loathing is very, very different, but I would say the one it reminded me of here was that's funny, the Time Bandits. Yeah, Time Bandits, Brazil, The Meaning of Life, Baron Munchausen, that's a good one. The Fisher King. Oh, it's a beautiful movie. Yeah. But yeah, again, back to Donald Sutherland. What a great career, and I always loved him in his movies because of his voice. He had a specific voice, and that kind of like Kiefer Sutherland kind of like inherited as well, but it's not as deep, and it's not, he sounds like his father. Actually, what I read about Donald and Kiefer Sutherland was that, as Donald plays President Snow in the Hunger Games, so they're gonna ask Kiefer Sutherland to play his dad as a younger version in the next Hunger Game movie. So that's gonna, I guess, be a nice little thing as well, to connect them. And I think they've been together in movies before. Again, thank you so much, JK, for choosing this tribute for Donald Sutherland, who we lost today. May you rest in peace. I hope you enjoyed the movie. For me, it was a little movie. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was that was very nice to see and to discover. I have never seen the video. I've never heard the song. Kate Bush always delivers, and this was very, very nice. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all in the next one.